I know. That's the irony of it. That's the whole irony of the situation.
Wow.
I think right now, hold on, get my white mic.
We're live.
I think we need to say a prayer to Black Jesus. Have a breaking news report, news alert, TLG, political media, and the media. Our distinguished, awesome president, Donald J. Trump, is being exported or transported via Marine One to Walter Reed Hospital. If you were on this morning, you heard that has COVID-19, which is really kind of weird to me because he said it was a hoax. So it's kind of odd that he has a hoax of a disease virus, if you will. So who knows what he has? But he says he has COVID, and it's the moment, bam, that he admitted this. Now he's infirmed and has to be transported to Walter Reed Hospital. And they say he has chills, whooping cough, and not whooping cough, but cough, and a fever. It's amazing how quick this thing come on you. Black Jesus. It's great how Black Jesus they things happen. What are your thoughts on this, Candace? On Black Jesus? I mean, on President Trump being transported to a hospital with COVID, chills, whooping cough, and fever.
I mean, my thoughts. He is our president, so for one, regardless of what I feel about him, this is
Hmm.
scary. Like, even though
Hmm.
he called it a hoax or whatever, we all knew it was real. I
Hmm.
mean, but dang, I didn't realize he was going around just raggedy though, like just not
Right.
caring at all.
Well, running, it just is running around, not being protected, not covering his face. Black Jesus. What do you have to say about all this? Why he haven't go to the hospital, Black Jesus?
I mean, Lamar, let me calling you Canard.
What
Mm-mm.
can I say?
I said you have me calling you Canard.
Oh, Black Jesus say he should have kept his mask on, listen to the doctors. Shante, hold on, we got comments. I'm sorry, you can talk. I'm gonna put these comments up.
I'm not logged into my computer, so
Black Jesus. Shante said, "What did y'all wait? Wait, what did I tell y'all? Wait for the miraculous recovery. It ain't gonna.
I don't
Oh
think it's gonna
no!
be no miraculous
Honestly, can
recovery.
I be honest with y'all? Can I be honest? Let me listen. Let me see. Black Jesus want to talk again. What'd you say, Black Jesus?
Yeah.
Black Jesus says he may not make it out, and
Oh man.
Pence might be sworn in. What would you call it, Shante? What you call it when you swear in the vice president? I forgot. But what'd you say, Black Jesus? What'd you say? Pence might be our president for a couple of months. Tam said, "Don't lie on her, Black Jesus." I mean, let me see. Brandon said, "Y'all are so." Oh, somebody said, Holy Daddy in the sky, Holy Diddy in the sky. Please keep the orange man safe." Oh, somebody's so nice. Like, yeah, you know what? Everybody just stretch your hands out in the air and wave them
Well,
like you just don't care. And if you had something, let me hear you say, "Oh yeah." Oh,
Oh my
oh,
God.
oh, sorry. Ricky, what do you have to say about this? It's a travesty. He has cough, whooping cough, fever, and he has
Whooping cough.
well, cough. They said whooping. They said cough, but cough, fever, and chills. Now that chills ain't no joke. You didn't you have some chills? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it was tough. I had the chills and the body aches and fever, and
Hmm.
I didn't have to go to the hospital. That's the concerning part about this whole part is that he has to go to the hospital. Is his age makes him high risk. Him being overweight makes him high risk, and I think somebody said he had hypertension.
yeah, I thought he had some
Yeah,
type of underlying
yeah, he got
Yeah,
condition.
hypertension. I don't know if he got sugar or not, but he
make,
dang sure
makes
got salt.
make him very high risk, and so this is serious. I don't know what the next step is if he becomes. So I think
cholesterol.
they saying that it's out of precaution. Is from what the reports are saying.
That's a lie. What's his name? What's the Obama's old chief of staff name from Chicago mayor? What was his name? Rahm Emanuel.
Rahm Emanuel,
Rahm Emanuel, who's been the chief of staff of the White House. He just said that there's an argument right now going on between communications, between security, between the executive branch, and all about how this looks. They would not be doing this if they didn't have to. There's doctors, not a doctor, doctors, almost a medical center in the White House. So if they have to take him out, then it's really probably.
Well, he went to Walter was it Walter Reed?
Walter Reed.
Yeah, hospital earlier this year, and we still don't know what it was for.
We thought he had a heart attack or a stroke or something. I think is what they were saying back then, but we don't. So you got to go to Walter Reed. You might not come out.
So my thing is that we don't really know. My thing is the coronavirus is for somebody his age and with his age already. Is that danger makes him more high risk.
And he's fat, like she said, heavy set. I like to say heavy set.
He's over 70. He's 74 years old. It's not like she said. It's not a game. So I do feel it's not nothing too bad. I hope he comes home.
What lady from Houston? The lady with the bleach.
So
that lady from Houston, the one that had the bleach. They're talking about that bleach that he was listening to. Black lady. Yeah, maybe she can go shake some rattles or something around and shake some monkey feet or something on him and get him going. A little voodoo. Well, I wish him well. I will say, I don't know if we want Pence to be sworn in. What's it called again, Shantae? We don't want Pence to be injuncted or whatever you call it. Because Pence is what's the word when the president can no longer perform his duties?
Incapacitated?
He becomes incapacitated, but they do something to the vice president. I forgot what they call it. It's like a swearing in, but I forgot what the name. It's a name that Shantae said earlier. She about to type it. She about to type it. Watch.
She's so smart. Because I was like, what? I thought it's just sworn in.
Tamisha said, "Calm down. The Proud Boys will go find him a key." You know what this is the thing. Now, I know all y'all don't believe in prophecy. Everybody don't believe in prophecy, but the invoking. Thank you, Tamisha. Invoking the such and such amendment. I can't think of the amendment, but the prophecies say that a big figure is going to die by the end of the year, and it was going to cause turmoil. So this might be that big figure. Oh no, I ain't wishing it on nobody. You ain't heard this from me, but if somebody say heavy set, he got high cholesterol, he got chills, he got stomach ache, back-ache. What's some more, Rick? Can we keep going, Rick?
He got karma.
He got
Lyme disease.
Lyme disease, liver disease, lemon disease. Well, no, I couldn't think of the rest of them, Ricky. You know the rest of them. Yeah, he got kneecap cancer, dandruff disease,
gout.
He got bow legs. All that. 25th Amendment. Okay, that's it.
The thing is, this is the truly like upsetting thing about it is that.
But that ain't what killed him. No, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna do that.
But I get what you're saying, Rick. It's upsetting that this is our president that has this, because that's the biggest thing that I think about. No president has ever dealt with something like this, so it's scary. Like when you go back to even all those other plagues.
That's right. You got to go back. You got to go back to Ronald Reagan got shot, right? And then you got to go back to when Kennedy.
Ronald Reagan got shot.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan got shot. He had
I didn't know that. And survived.
Yeah.
And then you got to go back to Kennedy assassination. Where you having to deal with something this dangerous happening to a sitting president in America, which is very, even for us who are on the opposite side of his views and really don't really like him that much, it's still quite unsettling. And you have to say, okay, what happens next? If something truly bad happens.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's a horrible thing.
Uncertain.
In all honesty.
And this is the thing: it's getting ready to throw the stock market out of whack.
I'm gonna pull all my money out. The stock market's already already being affected right now. Even when they said he had the COVID,
COVID,
it started dropping.
Yeah,
JR said, "Karma."
that's
Thank you
right.
for watching from
That's
YouTube,
right.
JR. If you would
Boris
subscribe, man,
Boris
appreciate it.
Johnson. Boris Johnson did have the coronavirus pretty bad as well.
Sure did.
And
He
that's the
made
That's
prime
the
it.
minister
guy
of England.
in
England, the
UK.
prime minister,
Yeah,
prime minister
he's
of
not as
England.
old as Trump, though, is he?
He's younger. He's
No,
The
younger.
UK prime minister of UK. I'm pretty sure he's younger. He's not 70. I don't think he's in his
nah.
70s.
He's I think he's in his 60s. He's
He's a
younger.
weird dude. I can tell you that.
Yeah, he very much weird. Did they show a video of him yet? I want to get this video of him being rolled out into the Melania.
I don't think.
I mean, into the helicopter.
I think you're just gonna see the helicopter take off. But
I just want. Oh, I want to
you
see.
know,
Dang, I want that video because he think he want to be have this presence like he's so powerful and strong. I want to see him walked on out or rushed on out into that helicopter
well, what was the guy who was on today? What was his name?
that I was talking about earlier.
No, the vet. What was his name? I can't
Oh, Dwayne.
Dwayne. Yeah, Dwayne said something. He said, this virus don't really have a it don't care if you're white, black, rich, poor.
Where he said that at? Oh, is he in here?
No, we talking about earlier today.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Have you blue, or Democrat or Republican? It don't really matter. What class you are, that doesn't. And so, the cautions you take, the better. And so
This is true. And for those that just came on, just bear with me. Want to ask Black Jesus what he think about all this. Black Jesus.
Oh my God, Lamar.
What are your thoughts on old Trump going to Walter Reed?
Why the Black Jesus got that good hair?
And why does he look like Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan, does it? Oh, he do got that Michael Jordan look to him. No.
I'm not seeing Michael, but
he looked like Michael Jordan to me.
Oh my God, that's funny. He got that good hair.
Like a white man.
Mama's side,
like
got engine in his mama's side of the family.
It's like somebody just painted the white man black.
Nope. That's the one they had on Good Times.
Okay.
Yes.
Good Times.
So I guess I don't know any more information on this thing, but thank y'all for well, I don't want to leave yet. I want to talk a little bit more.
I don't think he'll have this miraculous recovery like everybody is saying. I think it's going to be long and hard for him because of his age.
Yeah,
but,
I think
I don't know. I don't know. They I can tell you what, the transparency from this administration has really been lacking. And I don't think it's going to start now. I think they're going to continue to be, real transparency here. We're not going to really know what's going on. They're not going to really be upfront with us, which American people deserve to know what's going on with the president of the United States.
He may pass and we ain't gonna know it for 30 days.
That would be horrible. But they can't because you gotta swear somebody in. And so we are a nation of amendments and laws and rules and so if he becomes incapacitated in some way where he got to be on a machine or something, Mike Pence got to be sworn in because you got troops, you got government agencies and stuff that somebody got to be control over and got to run, and so
right.
You got the military, so you got lunch codes, you got all kinds of stuff that can't stop. Americans is not one man, so we got to always keep running, and so they not, he might not want to, but they're gonna make sure.
That's if the rest of Capitol Hill doesn't have it, because we don't know if Pence has it.
Yeah.
Well, Pence did test negative today, which is good.
But I saw on the Today Show though, the type of test that they were using, this doctor said is not accurate because
it ain't.
The lady that originally possibly gave it to him, she tested negative Tuesday and then had symptoms, I guess, that evening.
Rick, they doing that rapid because I had to get 2 tests. I thought I had the corona after Ricky had it, and then I started having chills. And chills ain't no joke. That's the worst part. The chills, you can't sleep or nothing, right? So I thought I had
body aches,
I couldn't even walk for like several days, but I didn't have it. But so I went and they did the rapid one that comes back in about 15 to 30 minutes or something like that. And it only goes up just a little bit. And ain't nowhere in the world Trump is every single day getting that one that go up your nose.
A real test, because I was gonna say
ain't no way.
when I had my
touching
baby,
back
I
in his
had a
brain.
real test.
You
I
gotta
had
be
a
a
real
G.
test,
You gotta
and
be
it
a
went.
G for that one.
Even the
Every day.
rapid, I couldn't get the rapid every day, so I know dang well he ain't getting no full test every
The,
day. So they
the
probably
real
getting that
test,
rapid.
the real test I had, it took about 2 to 3 hours to get the results back.
Yeah,
So
they told me actually a couple of days, but I ended up getting it the next day.
Well, I'm pretty sure that but this is the thing. Like I said before today, earlier today, you getting tested every day don't stop you from getting coronavirus.
Right,
You just getting tested.
right.
So you come to contact with somebody, you finally used to say, "Oh, you negative. You've been negative for 84 days, and now you're not."
And
You
then
know,
Ricky Smiley realized he had it, didn't even know it. He got the antibodies. He got the antibodies test. Come find out he ended up having it at some point.
yeah, he probably was
And he was,
asymptomatic, which
yep.
is
he
good.
had it.
He said he had it. Yeah, according to he had antibodies of it or whatever.
Mhm.
Oh
Whatever happened that
man,
was.
I don't because I work from home now. I have no reason to listen to Ricky Smiley, but I'm gonna start listening in the morning.
I watch him on YouTube. I watch all my radio on YouTube now.
Well,
So I get it a week later.
I have the app, but I need to start listening in the morning.
A lot of people have had it, but for our president, I'm gonna
Well,
call
yeah,
it,
the numbers don't really support the deaths out there. And you got
What do you
2 to
mean?
3 people. So it's 1% or 2%. What is it? 1% death rate. And so right now it's what it looks like it's 10% because you got 2 million people then tested positive for it, and then you got only 200,000 deaths. So that's just 10%. So many more people have to have it if it's just a 1% death rate to the coronavirus. You're talking about millions upon millions of people in America have already probably contracted um, COVID-19 and don't know because they didn't get tested. We're not testing everybody as well. So, you
right.
know,
Yeah.
the
Well,
death rate.
I was
So it's
gonna
not
say
really
my
2 million.
sister.
It got to be, way higher than that. If it's
Well,
just
you know how
1%.
Trump feel about testing. You test the reason we got so many people is because he testing.
It
That's
don't
why he
make
said
any
we got so
sense.
many cases because we
People
test.
people dying don't have nothing to do with
It's
testing
stupid.
at all.
Mhm.
You know, so I do think that it just got real, and
For sure.
if something happens, it's gonna be very interesting here to see what happens to the governor. I know we talking about Trump, but what's gonna happen now with these Republican governors in these Republican states that like Florida for
Or
the
like
one
Georgia,
year,
where I'm at.
yeah, that are trying to open up 100%,
Everything about to
opening
shut right
bars
I'm
on
gonna
back
tell you
down.
and
this: Brian
restaurants.
Kemp does not care. He just told him, "I hope you get better," and just kept moving.
Yeah, it's
It,
very
it,
He
interesting.
it's
tweeted that out.
it's going to be
Yeah,
a lot of pressure though. If Trump does not make it, if he perishes, as my daughter says, or if he gets to the point where he's super sick and something has to happen, it's going to put a lot of pressure on all the states to lock it back down because that's a serious thing. It's going to be a lot of
yeah,
pressure.
right. I think we're gonna at that point have to lock it back down.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what, like I'm saying, if Mike Pence have to be sworn in because the president somehow can't perform his duties,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I think that's going to be the action. I think there's going to be a national mask mandate at this point. It has to be, right? You have to
Mm-hmm.
start looking at things a lot differently here because now you got the president of the leader of the free world, the most powerful man in the world, has his disease, and it seems like it's something that's going to go away from him in 14 days. Going to the hospital for this, I can tell you, I had it, and it was bad, and I didn't have to go to the hospital for it.
Right.
For him to have it and having to go to the hospital for it, that is scary.
Well,
It's here.
maybe I was gonna say they tried to make it seem like his symptoms are mild though, and that they're just sending him to the hospital as a precaution.
And that which is stupid because you got a team of doctors in the White House. So what kind of sense that make? Right,
So
Well,
like Rahm Emanuel said.
I guess, but this is the thing though. This is what I don't understand, Candace, is they can't give you anything to help you with it, right?
Right, and then you do.
There's
They just
nothing you
need
can
to.
really do.
They
Because
gotta have him at the hospital because of these chills and his fever. His fever probably real high. Is probably
it's
what it
probably
really is.
high. It's
To the
probably
point to where he could be stroking out, and they don't want to take that chance because he's had a stroke before, even though they're lying about it. So they want to
how
make
you know
sure
he
that
had a
they got
stroke
a stroke.
before. We don't know that. We
Well,
don't know
I
that,
think
y'all.
he did when he went to the hospital back in the first of the year or last year. I think he had a stroke.
Well, this is, the thing is for his
Right, Sugar
having
Booger.
fever
That's
to
funny that I
have
gotta
fever
say the
that
name
high.
Sugar Booger.
To have a fever that high and to be that old is probably very terrifying.
So then he get that down, and then he probably stressed out because he wants to tweet and he wants to make everybody think ain't nothing wrong, and he's Superman. So he probably all stressed and all that. So they probably have to keep testing him. Blood pressure. I bet you his blood pressure. Yeah, everything.
Well, it happened fast too. You got to think about this. He tested positive because supposedly he get tested every day. So that means that he got tested day before yesterday and didn't obviously tested negative. So
it's almost as if Black Jesus laid hands on him. Let me see. Lola says, "Thanks, Mr. President, for all the tales you've spun, the sheeple that you've won, the way you real needs COVID's heal, eating burgers by the ton. We thank you so much." Oh, song, somebody came up with a song. Lola J, thank you for following on YouTube. If you would, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Trying to build our following over there. All right, what's Sugar Booger saying right here? They have a whole emergency room in the White House. I'm sure they do. They pretty much do. Willie says, "Well, all the time." This is true.
Well, this is my thing. That's why I said that this wasn't a scam, because first of all, he can't afford to just make him look bad to get the coronavirus when you've been tested. He's been making it seem like this was like he played it down. Mm-hmm. He lied about test. Anybody test can get a test. Wasn't true. Mm-hmm. All the things that he's done to try to make this not be such a big deal, and then you actually get it. Not wearing masks and all that, having rallies, huge rallies where you a million feet away from everybody, but everybody else packed in together, and not really the disregard for human life, in my opinion, for that, and to get it makes him look horrible. So that's why I don't think.
I wonder what he's wearing. I wonder if he wearing a windbreaker, or a sweatpants, or sweat. Because you don't really see him outside of a suit or his khakis. I wonder what he's wearing.
I mean, if you look at him golfing, he got a polo shirt on with some khaki pants all the time.
Yeah, and I'm sure he ain't got that on. He probably around. You remember on wind pants, these windbreakers, and the wind pants. He probably got that on. The ones that make all that noise when you walk. Y'all don't buy those no more. Why y'all don't get them no more?
Can
you get you a pair? Nobody ever wear windbreakers no more.
Do they still make windbreakers?
Them things went out of style a long time ago. They should have never been in style.
Right, Tam. Hospitals can't do anything for mild symptoms. The plot thickens. What's he there for?
That's what I said. There's nothing they can really do for him at this point. So for him in the hospital, this is all speculation, but it seems like something that's pretty serious.
Well, it's gonna be an interesting weekend, and news cycles just like us.
The Lakers play tonight, though. So.
Wait, you said what?
Lakers play tonight. Go LeBron.
Lakers play. Yep. So I can't wait to hear all the news cycles on Monday, because a lot of them ain't very actual weekends. But Monday.
No.
Lamar. You think they're gonna be?
Oh my God! Nobody's going nowhere. Nobody's going nowhere. Will Blix is going to be on. Anderson Cooper. No, they're going to be on every single day. Do you have a sitting president?
They're going to be sitting outside of the hospital, chilling.
Yeah, this is going to be around coverage all day. You're going to have standby, special reports, things getting interrupted. This is a humongous deal. And it's a very scary time.
You scared? I ain't scared about it. What you think, Black G?
Well,
it's a scary time.
Yeah, it's uncertain. You in the middle of an election. You got a sitting president that has that COVID-19, and
then you also have him the day before telling people the supremacists to stand by and stand back, whatever he said.
He just nominated the court justice. All this stuff that is went into uncertainty all the way.
Like Tam said, he's gonna be MIA like Kim Jong-un, who they say is dead, but they trying to act like he's still alive.
So you really think he's dead?
I thought they showed pictures of him being alive now.
Yeah, I thought he was alive too.
Yeah,
I don't think he body doubles. They've had a lot of body doubles. Tam said the same thing, but I don't know. I don't know.
I thought they showed him talking, but maybe not.
Lakers.
Is the finals already?
Dead up there, Charles.
Finals already? Then
Charles
basketball just started?
said Lakers in 3. You gotta win. You gotta win.
Well, I'm about to get off here.
All right, I'm about to go too. That's all. We just want to give y'all a news alert about Jim Trump.
Be sure to watch the media report tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. I mean Central. Is that your time? Yes.
Yep, Central Standard. All
Well,
right,
you in Atlanta, that's right.
Yes.
so we'll keep y'all abreast. We'll keep y'all abreast of what's happening. If anything happens, we're gonna pop back on here. So y'all make sure y'all go to YouTube and subscribe to TLG Political Media so y'all get the alert. All right, thank y'all for tuning in.
All right.
Peace out.